Hey, just watched your match. Good stuff. I was wondering, now that you officially have the part, any chance there's a role for your old pal, Riley Flash? Like maybe if there's a grizzled sergeant or even a bad guy with a foreign accent. Did I mention I can do accents? Huh? That's pretty good, huh? Anyway, I'll be waiting to hear from you. Okay. Okay, bye.
Hi, have I reached the voicemail of Bryce Decker? I think we both know I have. Oh my goodness, Trey. When I saw that lights camera action match and you brought the passion, the intensity of your character to defeating the Miz, I knew in that moment we could have no one else in this role. We are going to build a beautiful addition to this franchise. Brick by brick, you and me, commitment and passion and soul. Oh, I don't know what to say about the Miz, except I am glad our paths are going separately. Look, call me. We have so much to discuss, so many production details, so many things to get rolling. Call me, call me, call me.
Hey man, just wanted to say congrats on beating the Miz. He and I had some issues when I first debuted in WWE 2, so it never gets old seeing him get knocked down a peg. Maybe we'll cross paths one of these days. Funny how we always seem to be on opposite shows. Anyway, keep up the good work and look forward to seeing your movie when it comes out. Later.
No, you have a lot going on, but don't look past Charlotte. If you do, she will take your title. You got this. Right, after tonight, your title is going home with the queen.
Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow! Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out, my first action figure. Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail in your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard you freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety of reasons. Tonight, Red and Trey are squaring off with Rusev and Lana because of, well, action figures.
Well, from what I hear, Trey was throwing a tantrum because he didn't get an action figure and then was apparently offended when Rusev and Lana tried to graciously give him theirs.
Hey, I can relate to Trey. I mean, you guys have them, but when am I going to get my own action figure?
Never. Never, ever, because nobody wants that, Saxton.
He might have been waiting on that one. An impressive series of moves.
Looks like nobody's budging, Cole.
He's feeling the effects of that last hit.
Ooh, treading all over their opponent. Devastating moves by the Bulgarian Brute. And here comes the big Bulgarian. What a counter.
Not again. One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Tagged in. Rusev competing here tonight. The super athlete is looking as fast and strong as ever. Defeating Rusev is a tall order. So how can his opponent do it? Corey, I'll start with you.
Well, firstly, I wouldn't pick a fight with Rusev on Rusev Day. That's just foolish. Secondly, yeah, this hurts to say, Rusev's been distracted by his own allies, namely Lana and Aiden English.
Campbell clutches in.
Look at the torque.
Look at this. She releases the hold.
That's a little surprising, no?
Snapmare. DDT. Penny predicament.
Still a lot more fight left.
Not safe yet.
Close quarters. Oh, what a knee.
And a mud hole is being stomped.
Running senton.
What should Lana try to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing?
One more.
Going back to our discussion on strategy against Rusev, Corey mentioned that Rusev's friends have derailed the Bulgarian Brute in the past. Do you agree, Byron?
Oh, yeah, Michael. Lana proved to be a distraction when Rusev competed against the likes of Roman Reigns and Dolph Ziggler. And Aiden English's theatrics have sometimes detracted from the task at hand, too.
Powerbomb. That's gotta be it. And she lets her free. Going for it again. Snapmare. She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's got the skill.
Cover here.
The cover. And this one's history. What a win.
Here are your winners,
And that's a huge win for this guy. Well, they certainly are a unique pairing.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will?
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts, the Iconics. We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is the part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favorites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch this segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey?
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickey with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickey are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a non-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickey can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickey James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickey are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickey James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner. As in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
She returns the favor there.
Oh, man. Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Oh, again. She's starting to look concerned.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
Uh-oh! Running senton! She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
It's like she's tapped into some unseen energy source. Wow.
While Peyton Royce's career is just getting started, guys, I'd say she has already accomplished a great deal, including being named the 2016 NXT Breakout Star of the Year alongside Billie Kay. Lost in the corner right now.
Had it scouted.
That NXT Breakout Star of the Year award Michael brings up
is something for Peyton to be proud of, especially when you look at who she and Billie Kay beat to take home the hardware.
Yeah, there were certainly some big names there, but in the end, it was the iconic duo walking away with the win.
She's lost some of that energy she had earlier.
She's taken on quite a bit of damage here, guys, and if she doesn't find a way to make the tag soon, this one might be over.
Reverses, can she take advantage?
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Crossbody.
Struggling to get to the corner here.
Might not make it, Michael.
Looks like we might just see the tag here, Byron.
Which will undoubtedly change the entire outlook of this match.
Look out. There's the tag.
And that changes the entire outlook for these women, Michael. In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, countout, or disqualification.
She's starting to tire a little.
I don't know how much longer she can go on absorbing all this punishment. She needs to find a way to make it to her corner and make the tag.
Ooh, a spin kick.
In a standard tag team match, one competitor is in the ring against an opponent, and their teammate is in their corner standing on the ring apron. I should also point out that the competitor in the ring, as far as the referee is concerned, is the legal man. Only the legal man can attempt to score a fall over an opponent or be defeated by an opponent.
In a tag match, when a superstar tags their partner, the person who tagged out has until the referee's count of 5 to exit the ring. For a tag to be considered legal, both of the superstars' feet have to be on the apron. The partner must be touching the tag rope in the corner. Both team members must touch, and the referee must see the tag be made.
Oh, straight forearm.
Mickie James setting a frenetic pace.
She's flipped a switch, and the light is on.
Oh, right to the gut. Man, oh, man.
Oh no.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Peyton Royce with a well-timed shot. And finds a counter.
Billie Kay showing such creativity.
The WWE Universe is coming unglued, an absolute fever pitch here. Kick!
Oh, it didn't go as planned there. And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael.
Whoa, it's another reversal.
Peyton Royce looking to close this thing out with the Venus flytrap. Oh! Making the trifecta for another one.
The Venus flytrap. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Peyton Royce may just put this one to bed. Oh, that looks like a torturous position to be in.
Big reversal.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Looking to make the tag here.
A tag at this point can change the whole complexion of this match.
Uh-oh. Shot to the back. Rolling cutter.
That move is already trending.
Wow.
Someone's going to be black and blue tomorrow.
There's the pinfall and the victory.
Here are your winners.
That's a win you remember for a long time.
When you put these two together, victory is really the only plausible outcome.
Folks, you're just tuning in. You just missed one.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey Mickey, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.
Let's go.
The goal is obtaining those tag team championships. Being on the same page will be vital in this one. You have to believe the Iconics have a major advantage here tonight at Super Showdown, competing in front of their home country fans in an Australian rules tag team championship match.
And don't forget, Red and Mickey have the added pressure of Mickey's career being on the line. If they lose, this chapter of Mickey's life is officially over.
That's all true, but we shouldn't ignore the fact that Red has added Win Women's Tag Team Championships with Mickie James to her list. And she has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving her goals. Oh, Mickie James is on the attack now.
Ah, drop kick to the spine.
Billy Kay showing such creativity.
Boom, what a forearm.
Situations like this usually don't end very pleasantly.
Finds a way to get out of it.
That's what happens when you take your sweet time.
Hooked him up. And a suplex. The champ now absorbing a little damage.
Ooh, well measured.
Right in the elbow, nailed it.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
She's leaving the ring. What's going to happen now? Oh, and a spear! Uh-oh. No, that's not right. Somebody do something about that. Back now inside the ring.
Asubet Arishu DK while she's in the ring.
Okay. So much damage inflicted.
Toss to the outside. She scores big with the counter.
Peyton Royce got her there.
There she goes. I think we're about to see a high-risk move from the top rope.
Got it.
Michael, that sledgehammer can cause some serious damage.
Oh, again!
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
The running Meteora. Head crank.
Billy Kay's on the attack now.
That's twice now, Byron.
Yeah, she really knows how to handle that, huh?
Running knee lift.
Spear! That was vicious.
Oh, nasty impact.
Boom, what a forearm.
Billy Kay showing such creativity.
What a punch. The challenger not looking good right now.
High knee right between the shoulders.
Incoming!
What a tag team match this has been.
Incredible.
There was a lot of force behind that one. Not what she was looking for.
Oh, what a Red goes for the Irish whip, but gets sent into the corner instead.
And now here come the Iconics, pouring it on in front of their home crowd.
This does not look good for Red and Mickey, and by extension, Mickey's career.
What are the Iconics doing?
Oh, I think it's time for a game of cricket.
Red and Mickey have other plans.
This is a bit of revenge for what took place before their match on SmackDown Live.
And since Australian rules is no disqualification, it's perfectly legal.
Boom, what impact. She just keeps using that.
Hey, wouldn't you?
The champ getting worked over here.
I'm not used to seeing this. Somehow she's still in this matchup. It's unbelievable. Being put into knots.
Crashing down the hard way. Goes into the pin.
That would have been a shocker.
In the corner.
This is not where she wants to be, Michael. I can tell you that.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Billy Kay showing such creativity.
Wow, what a sequence.
Inverted suplex.
That hurt.
Peyton Royce was able to get out of the way there.
Here she goes. Back in the ring now. Oh, what a counter. Thanks for coming. Oh, the mid-kick. Right on the money. The champ not looking great right now. Two. Not yet. For the win.
Wow, that's pure power, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, spiking DDT.
With the championship on the line. She steers clear there. Stomping down. Scoop slam.
Oh, didn't go as planned there.
Gets out of dodge there.
Heading back up.
Look out. Here.
Look at this. She misses big time there. Look out here.
Fisherman suplex.
Incredible.
Changes her fortune there.
kick. Ooh, that might have just broken something. Evading possible disaster there. And finds a counter. Well, Nelson. Oh, Peyton just took her out with a leg lariat. The challenger being outclassed here. This is all but over. Vertical suplex. Oh my, down with authority. Snapmare. Oh, look at it. Scoop slam. Cover for the championship. I don't know how she keeps kicking out.
She kicked out there, but I don't know how much more she can take.
Just breaking down the opponent. There she goes. Thanks for coming. End of days. Into the pin attempt. There's two. Wow, I am impressed. Elbow smash.
Billy Kay's on the attack now.
Hurricane Rana. Coming into the cover with the title on the line. New champion. New champion. Not only has Red helped Mickie James ward off retirement, they're now the new women's tag team champions.
To win this match under the pressure they faced and do it in enemy territory under the Iconics rules is truly impressive.
Honestly, I think a lot of credit goes to Red and her list. Someone said it before the match. That list is a powerful motivational tool for Red.
Yeah, that someone was me, Corey.
Nah, it couldn't have been you. It probably was Cole.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and, more importantly, my friend.
Aw, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K20?
I do, but hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
Fine. If you want to talk about it so much, then you tell the story.
Okay. After they became tag team champions, it turned everything around for Mickie. She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane.
Nope.
Mickie went on to defeat Kairi Sane, giving her 2 championships and continuing her incredible winning streak to avoid retirement. I feel like you've been a little off lately. You're moody, quick to lash out, overly judgmental about my decisions.
It all sounds like typical me.
Maybe those weren't the best examples, but I've known you long enough to realize when something's bothering you.
Well, to be honest, I'm kind of getting impatient. I mean, teaming with Mickie has been fun, but I never thought it would last this long, and I definitely didn't see her singles title run happening. Now I'm basically waiting for someone to beat her so I can go after the SmackDown Live Women's Championship. I've been dying to cross that off.
Some might say you're a bit too focused on the list.
Who's some? Are you some?
Look, if you want my advice, I see 2 ways for you to get what you want. But the first option wouldn't be very honorable.
What do you mean?
If you and Mickie were to somehow lose your tag titles, then Mickie would be forced to retire and vacate her women's title, leaving you free to pursue it. Option number 2, the more straight-up way of doing things, would be for you to tell Mickie exactly how you feel and challenge her to a match for the SmackDown Live Women's Championship, potentially crossing that off the list. But if you beat her, you'd also lose the tag titles and worse, end the career of your idol/friend.
I don't really love either option.
This business forces you to make some tough decisions. But at least you're not choosing between competing in a tag title match or saving your mangled ear like Mick Foley once had to do.
No, but if losing my ear was option 3, I'd think I'd take it.
The alternative is just waiting around for something to happen, and who knows how long that could take.
You're right. I guess I should...
Intentionally lose the tag titles. I return Mickey James, challenge Mickey James to a single match, potentially retiring her and losing.
That was a difficult choice, but at least you're in control of the situation.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh my god.
It appears Red and Mickey are having a slight disagreement over who's going to start the match.
A bit strange, since these two are normally on the same page.
Looks like they worked things out for now, at least.
And this tag title match is underway as Red and Mickey James take on the team of Lana and Lacey Evans.
Lana and Lacey have had a lot of success lately, so Red and Mickey better not take them lightly.
I'm pretty sure since Mickey's career is on the line in every match she competes in, she's not going to take anyone lightly.
Hey, you never know what can happen. It's human nature to occasionally take your eye off the ball.
It's also human nature to not want to constantly annoy your coworkers, but yet somehow you do it anyway.
Jeez.
Oh, stomping away. And setting him up there with a knee to the face.
That's gonna hurt.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Oh, again.
Remember that when we talk about Lana, this is a woman who studies the Israeli defense system known as Krav Maga. She speaks Russian and English fluently and has backgrounds in foreign affairs, business management, and marketing. I don't think you'll be able to outthink the ravishing Russian.
She's been on the offensive for a little while now.
She's got the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the...
And now Mickey James tags herself in.
This might have something to do with that disagreement they had before the match.
They better figure this out or they're going to lose, and Mickey's career will be over.
Whoa, mid kick out of nowhere. And that'll do it.
Despite whatever friction Mickey James and Red were having, Mickey manages to get the victory for their team over Lana and Lacey Evans.
I told you she was focused, Saxton.
I guess so, but I still think something's not quite right. What was that all about?
I have no idea, but maybe their earlier issue was bigger than we thought.
I think we're about to find out what's really going on.
You don't deserve to hold this tag title because you are not a partner. A partner wouldn't conspire to turn her back on a teammate, to intentionally lose these titles and end her supposed friend's career. That's right, I heard everything you said. So we are finished as a team, and I'll keep defending these tag titles all by myself if I have to. But as for my SmackDown Live Women's Championship, if you want it so bad so you can cross it off your precious list, then fine, I'll fight you. But since I'm risking my career, you're going to have to put something important of yours on the line too, something that means just as much as my career. What do you got? Oh, I know. How about that precious sacred list of yours? If I win, I get to destroy it. And then maybe you'll start thinking a little more clearly. So tell me, how bad do you want my title?
I'll do it.
Wow, Wow, this is truly shocking. We all knew the team of Red and Mickie James would eventually come to an end, but no one ever imagined it would happen like this.
And now they're facing each other with Mickie's career and the list on the line? This is insane!
Yeah, either way, this ends very badly for one of these women.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the SmackDown Women's Championship. Introducing the challenger, the Queen. And introducing the champion, from Richmond, Virginia, the SmackDown Women's Champion, Mickie James.
This is for the Women's Championship. Sold out here. Everyone's standing in anticipation to see who truly is the best superstar in the women's division. So much at stake tonight in this emotion-filled match between former friends and partners. If Red defeats Mickie James, she becomes SmackDown Live's Women's Champion and ends Mickie's career. But if Mickie wins, she'll destroy the list that's meant so much to Red as a guiding force throughout her career.
If Red were to lose this match and subsequently the list, it could have a devastating effect on her career.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, Saxton. That list means everything to her. Without it, she'd essentially be lost.
Oh, big kick right to the gut. Very difficult position to be in right now.
Ooh, dropped right on their face. Stomping. Ouch.
Oh, again! This one's about the Women's Championship, and nothing means more to these women than that title.
Look at a spin kick. Reverses. Can she take advantage?
Talk about dismantling your opponent. Up and knee drop. Jeez.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Uh-oh. Phoenix splash!
Oh, that was unreal.
Devastating kick.
Mickie James was able to get out of there.
Oh my.
Close quarters, knee strike.
Oh man, a little extra luster behind that kick.
And the big right hands, unloading.
Watch out!
What do we got here? Let's go behind. Breaker. So much on the line here tonight. Pride, respect, glory, and of course the coveted championship. Tough spot to be in.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam.
Look out.
Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Sneaks out of that one.
That's how you get out of trouble, Michael.
Sharp clothesline. Those last hits rattled the champ.
She's not rising to the occasion right now.
Boom, what a forearm. Oh, shoulder first.
I think the ring just shifted. Long distance drop.
She's looking relentless now.
Yeah, she's getting after it, showing great energy.
And shoulders are down.
Just like
She's your new
that.
SmackDown Live Women's Champion, and as a result, Mickie James' historic career has come to an end.
Red looks like the least excited superstar to win a championship that I've ever seen.
Well, she might be having regrets about how this all played out.
You should have taken a different path to get here, but you still deserve this. Just remember, some things in life are a lot more important than crossing things off a list.
I'm sorry. Maybe I deserve this title, but you deserve this moment.
Despite what led up to this match, that's a respectful gesture from Red, giving Mickie James an opportunity to say goodbye to the WWE Universe.
Yeah, it appears that maybe these two will someday be able to put their friendship back together.
Thank you, Mickie James. You and your contributions to WWE will be severely missed.